Good morning. Actually, I say good morning, it's morning for me, but whatever time you're watching this, I hope you are okay. Welcome back to my channel. So I am on summer holidays now. I went into work yesterday, which was the first day of the summer holiday, just to sort my classroom out and get some things that I couldn't do at home. I can do some work at home, but there was some stuff that I couldn't do. So I thought I'd go into work, and then today is my first day and I am going to tackle the cupboards today. So I'll show you in a second, but we've got obviously our IKEA unit over here in the room, and it is they're just full of junk. So I need to organise them, and then also underneath our counter here, our island, they are also quite full. So what I wanted to do was, Jake and I thought we'd have these cupboards as like the ones over here, as like stuff, like proper stuff, so for like the tables, so if we have people round, or like glassware, and we want to get a new dinner set as well as some new cutlery for like when we have people round, so for like dinner or Christmas or things like that. So I just want to make sure there's space for that in there, and then obviously under here just to make sure it's just a bit easier for us. So I know where everything is in there, but obviously when you open a cupboard I want it to be quite clear and nice. So that's what we're going to do today. So I've got my cup of tea, and then I've also got, I just wanted to show you some things I picked up just to help organise. So I got this is from Matalan. It's just a black wire frame box, and this is £8. So I thought that would just be quite useful if like you can put anything in. This is old Matalan, and it came with two, but I don't know where the other one is, the smaller. It had like a big one and a smaller one, but it's just like a woven storage basket, so that might come in useful as well. And then yesterday I popped to Poundland and I just picked up some storage baskets. So I've got, these came in a pair, so I've got two of these. They're called mini twin pack baskets. So I've got some white and some grey, and I have a feeling these used to be £1 and then they got their price to £1.50. So but that's fine, they'll last. And then I also got two, these are their medium sized ones, so I got two of those. They don't come in a twin pack, they're £1.50 each. So I got two of those as well. And then also I got these woven storage baskets, so I got two of these, which were, I think, these were £3 and part of their like Pep & Co range. So I've got these things, so hopefully these will help me to organise the cupboard. So I will give you a before and after of the cupboards, and bring you along. So I hope you enjoy the video. Here is a before of the IKEA unit, which it doesn't even, well, to us it looks awful, but some of you are probably thinking it's not even that bad. But we just wanted to get it all organised so we could, because we've got a mishmash of things in there. I know where the things are in there if Jake asked for something, but we just wanted to get it organised. So I started just by taking everything out and putting it on the side or the floor, just so I could see what we had to start with, so then I could organise. Once I'd taken everything out, I then went in with just the Method multi-surface spray, just to get rid of any dust and things, just so the shelves were clean and ready to put the stuff back on. So once I had cleaned them, I then started just to organise using some of the baskets. So Jake has got lots of golf things, so things to do with golf, like head covers and cleaning stuff and paint, that he like sometimes paints his club heads with. If that's what it's called, is it a head or a face anyway. So I just wanted to have that all in one area for him, so it's easy for him to grab out rather than having it, because before it was in about 4 different shelves. So just have it in all in one area so that he can grab that and then do what he needs to do with it. In the next basket, I put tools and things. So we had a few like tools that aren't tools to go in the shed, but just things that you sometimes need. So like Allen keys, there was like picture framing and hanging things. I had a hammer, little pliers, just things that sometimes that we want, that we don't necessarily need to go out to the shed for. So again, having that all in one area so that when we need anything like that, we can just pull the basket out. And it's just easier. Then I moved on to the middle cupboard for a second, so left the other cupboard. So I just used that black basket from Matalan just to put all our table runners and napkin sets in. I say napkin, sorry, placemat sets in. Well, there are a couple of napkins as well. Just so that was there on the shelf, so again that we can grab it and we know where everything is. Then I just put a couple of things for every day, so the coasters and some of the other placemats. So I've got some slate placemats underneath that basket, again as I said, just so it's all in one place. And then on the bottom shelf, no not bottom shelf, sorry, the middle shelf where we've got our skybox, I just used one of the little baskets just to put in some things linked with the TV. So there was a remote, and also a cloth and cleaning fluid that we use to clean the TV and things. Just as I said, it's all in one area and a logical place because it's by the TV box. Having a sip of tea to give me the fuel. And then we had loads of stuff in the cupboard that was like things left over from the IKEA furniture that we'd built, so I just wanted to have it all in one place. I'm scared we've built the furniture, so I shouldn't be scared to throw it away, but you just like, there'll be one day where you'll think, I need that thing that we threw away. So in one bag I put all of that stuff, and then in this orange bag I was just putting general rubbish and things we didn't need that was in the cupboard for some unknown reason. Just carefully doing that, and then also just making a little basket of things to go upstairs. So there were some photos and things that were left over from Jake's birthday, and some other stuff like some plate, like party plates, like paper plates that I would take upstairs into the office because I've got a drawer of party things and a drawer of photos, so it made sense for those to go up there rather than stay in the cupboard down here. I've then got some card games, and that's Shut the Box, and then obviously you can see those board games there that I just put into the first cupboard, just so, as I said, when we've got people over for drinks or for dinner, if we want to play like a little after dinner game, then all the things are there and easily accessible for us. Just moved on to the end cupboard. So this end cupboard is a bit temporary because this is where we're going to put like our new dinner set and stuff, but I just put in here the stuff that we would need for like to dress the table. So those vases obviously aren't necessarily to dress the table, but we might use them to dress the table. And I just put all of the candlesticks that we've got, and we also have like a nice bottle of champagne that I got for Jake's birthday, so I thought we'd keep that in there and we lay it down so the cork doesn't dry out. So just wanted to put all those things in there, as I said, so if when I'm laying the table for people to come round, it's all in one area, and then when we get our new dinner set, we can then find a space for that possibly on the bottom shelf. So next to that champagne, I just put in some new glasses that we bought. So these are some Dartington ones, the Simplicity range, I think they are. And then also just some champagne flutes and things like that. So as I said, are nice glasses, so when we have people round, they are all good. And then this is the cupboard when I have finished. So you can see it's all nice and neat. Can clearly see where everything is. And yeah, all so much better. Here is the before of the cupboards, which are underneath our island. As you can see, just full to the rafters. A little bit hectic. So as with the other cupboards, I just started by taking everything out so I could see what we had. Again, if you asked me where something was, I would be able to tell you, but I just wanted it easier. So if I'm explaining to somebody where it is, they can clearly see, particularly Jake for that instance, because he'll look and say he can't find it even though it's right in front of him. But yeah, so just started by taking everything out and then going in again with the Method multi-surface cleaner just to give it a dust and clean over before putting it back in an organised fashion. As you can see, we've got just pens and stationery stuff there. And then in that woven basket from Matalan, I just put in some candle stuff and wax melt things, just so, again, it was all there. And I can easily pick out that basket and then choose what I want. And then also on the bottom shelf there, you can see we've got our camping stove from when we first moved in, didn't have our hob. But it's just easier for it to be there as well with the mixer, the juicer thing as well. And then in that white company bag, I'm just reusing it with, and that's got loads of batteries in. And then as you can see, I'm just flicking through. These were our pictures from when we went on our cruise. And yeah, I'm not really sure why they're down here because I've got a picture box upstairs, but I think sometimes, yeah, I just like to have a little look and just reminisce. Does anybody else do that? Let me know if you do in the comments, just reminisce on your photos. So yeah, done that side. Then moving on to this second side, you'll see the candlesticks are still we were in this cupboard originally. So I took them out and moved them into the other cupboard. But the way I did it and the way I've edited this, yeah, it doesn't quite make sense, but yeah. So on the bottom shelf, that's all our files and things to do with the house. So I try and make sure it's all organised. So there's a file for the stuff when we first moved in. There's files for like bank statements and bills and like letters, like hospital letters, doctor letters, things like that. So we know where everything is. So I started by just putting all the loose ones into their right place. And then, as I said, they're all labelled on the front of the boxes and folders, so we know exactly what they are. A little bit anal, but it's just, yeah, better that way for us, so we know where everything is. And then moving on to the top shelf, so again, just taking everything off so we can see what there is, putting things in the basket. So this basket is like our like electronic things, so like plug adapters, we've got some headphones, old phones just in case like we need them for any reason, screen protectors, things like that. So as I said, so it's all in one area, and then we know exactly where things are if we need anything. And then also again, just going in with the Method cleaner, just give it a dust before putting the things that we needed on that shelf back onto that shelf. So here is the after when they are all cleaned and organised, and I've given the cupboard fronts a clean as well. So as I said, you can see a close up here, but I've got everything neatly organised. So in the bag there, I've got batteries, and then up there we've got the wax melts and candles, things like that. And then obviously the stationery and other things in the little pots. And then in the other cupboard, we've got notebooks and things. I put the spiralizer in this one. And then obviously all the files neatly labelled and put away. And then I just did a quick tidy of the room. So yeah, just getting rid of everything that was where I'd taken things out of the cupboard, so putting it back where it belongs, giving the sides a wipe, and also hoovering as well, just finishing the room off. So that is me done, and I think, look how long it took me, about an hour and 15 minutes, because I think I started at 9:15 and it's done, and it is so muggy and hot and I'm absolutely melting, so I'm glad that I wore just this loose top, but I'm still really, really hot. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you've got any other suggestions for any other videos, please do leave me a comment down below with your suggestions. And if you're interested to see more like this, so cleaning, organising, lifestyle, fashion, and soon to be, as you can see, I got engaged recently, so maybe bridal stuff, if that's what you're interested in, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.